Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection. This is a big collection of, I guess at this point, retro video games featuring the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everybody's favorite Daredevil parody. It hurts me a little bit inside to call these retro games, because I remember when they were new, but I guess at some point, all of us, become retro ourselves. We are only here to challenge one of these games here. I have a score from my childhood to settle. But before we get into that, I just kind of wanted to show off what this whole package is, because I think it's pretty great, actually. I think they've done a really good job with it. And you might have missed this when it came out. So, first things first, this is basically all of the 8 and 16-bit Ninja Turtles games, and also the beat-em-ups in both their home console and arcade versions. So we have, the fighting game. And then, the beat-em-ups in their various formats. You can see we have the different console versions, and then also direct ports of the arcade versions in all of their kind of weird Technicolor glory. There's something about the arcade versions of these games that just, like, the color palette looks a little funny to me, and it's probably because I am familiar with playing them on a Super Nintendo. None of this stuff, which you might know, is what we're after today. We're also not after these Game Boy games that I didn't even know about until I opened up this menu, which is kind of weird because I was a very much Ninja Turtles loving kid who had a Game Boy, but also I was very poor and we did not have a lot of games. That probably has a lot to do with it. What we are here to solve today is the fact that I was never able to get through this as a kid. You might notice this art is perhaps not exactly canon compliant at this point. We're going to come back to this monstrosity, though. Before we check that out, I do want to also show you the Turtles lair. They have high-res scans of all of the game boxes, all of the game manuals. I think this kind of stuff, like game preservation stuff in general, is really cool. To be able to make it like available to the consumer is really cool, and it's neat that they were able to get such high-res scans. Obviously, high-res referring to the scanning process and not so much the original images. And they also have in here a strategy guide for each of the games in case you need it. It is possible that we will be coming back here. This Ninja Turtles game that we're going to play is very difficult, is my understanding. Certainly my memory. And then we got, game soundtracks and whatever. It's like a lot of stuff. It's a lot of cool pieces. Ooh, style guide excerpts. This is neat. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. I'm going to come back and look at all this stuff later. Right now, here's the deal. I did not have this game when I was a kid. My cousin had this game. But we must have just like bashed our heads against it for hours and hours and hours and hours. I have no idea how many afternoons we lost attempting to get basically anywhere in this game that we definitely never actually beat. And when this came out and I realized that this game was in it, I thought, okay, here we go. This is finally an opportunity. An opportunity to avenge childhood me's hopes and dreams. Gosh, there's some like real good authentic UI flicker going on in parts of this video that we're watching. Gaming in the days of the Nintendo. I sure hope it actually does that. So here we are. This is what this series is. We're gonna play through this game and totally beat it, because I'm like very good at video games now, right? Question mark? We shall see, I suppose. Look at these turtles. Look at the incredible resolution here. The sheer number of colors appearing on each of them. It's 2, and for the time that was like pretty good. I remember Donatello's bow staff looking like one of those long Tootsie Rolls you can buy where it's like gently segmented so you can break it off yourself. Splinter being like, hey, look over there. Alright, let's do it. And it just throws you right in. Okay. Do we have... What the hell are the controls for this video game? ZX, Q is the rewind. Okay, so Z and X are the actual buttons. Right shift is weapon. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Nope. Shoot, I was planning to just scroll on the menu. Let me, I do wish they would just let me scroll to the control that I wanted to change. Let's make that, oh, it can't detect caps lock. A will work, I suppose. Okay, that's a little bit better for me. I can probably actually press those. Okay, so S is for switch weapon, right? That makes sense. I can work with that. Ah! Okay, well, I have to admit that I was not an auspicious beginning. I was not expecting to have to dodge a steamroller. Okay, you know, Michelangelo was always my favorite. I think this is the problem. Leonardo is... What even is Leonardo? Leonardo has no personality. Leonardo is nothing. So sometimes you have to let one of the turtles, you have to let like a character who is narratively important die to provide some level of narrative motivation for everybody else. Now I'm trying to get vengeance. Can I just jump up here from the ground? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so like, is that supposed to be Foot Clan? I think that's supposed to be a Foot Clan ninja. Here's the thing about the Foot Clan. I know they were supposed to be, like, in theory, they're ninjas, right? But the Saturday morning cartoon certainly never... I don't remember it painting them as particularly agile or skilled at martial arts. They're robot ninjas, but they're way more robot than they are ninja, right? Also, their hitboxes are much larger than I was expecting. That kind of looks like a Castlevania wall chicken kind of scenario down there. Nope, just a weird dead end. Alright, so it's very important that we travel via sewer because one cannot assume that they will survive if the steamroller shows up. Also, sometimes there are just ninjas running around on the streets. Oh, the pizza respawns. Now that's interesting. Can I attack while I'm on the ladder? I cannot. Can't really do anything while I'm on the ladder. So wait, if I just back out of here and... Yep, okay. Well. Let's just refill on health real quick here. It does seem like, yeah, okay. His iframes after taking damage. A little bit frustrating. Okay. Can we go in the buildings? No. Okay, we can go in the buildings that have open doors. I'm pretty sure of that. I feel like that's a... Damn it. So you can jump off the ladder, but you can't jump off the ladder while you're at the top of it, I think is what I'm learning. You have to come down just a little bit. So a thing I definitely do not remember is whether there's actually a difference in the attacks of the turtles. Ah! Okay, well, here's the good news. He does not seem to be super bright. Alright, the key is just to fight him over here. If he hits the open edge of the screen, he turns around. If he's right here, he tries to do the same wall chicken thing that I was trying to do. And I get it. I definitely fully understand. I'm gonna like very carefully look around here. Yep, staying in the alleyways. Just kind of curious if there might be a source of pizza nearby. Ooh. Ah, what the hell are those things? Alright, it's going great. It's going fine, everybody. This is how turtles do. Okay, Okay, I mean, it sure looks like Donatello's attack hits a much different area than Michelangelo's. We'll see if that turns out to be a real thing. Can I yes, I can attack through the surface here. Well, that seems unfair. Yo, check out this dude's whole deal. Okay. So abusing the properties of the attack seems like it's going to be very important. It does seem like that enemy in particular might have been a real pain in the ass to deal with if I was... Oh, I can't attack forward while crouching at all, though. If I am crouched, he always does the down attack. What was I supposed to be doing? I came over here and got this full health. Are you gonna wake back up, or...? Also, getting the directional attacks to actually fire they're pretty cantankerous, is what I'm learning. Okay, well that's not great. Does the pizza reappear after you go off screen? It does not. So it doesn't seem like it was super useful to come over here, frankly. I think I need to just get into one of these other manhole covers. Ah! Hold on, maybe not right there while I'm at this level of HP. Okay, that's spread out in a way that's not 100% what I was hoping for. Alright, the good news is Donatello is smart enough. I think we're gonna weapon switch back to the staff as well. Donatello is definitely smart enough to take advantage of all of this free pizza. It's important, I think, when you play a Ninja Turtles game to really try to role play the personality of the turtles. Also, it's remarkably difficult. I don't know if it's obvious from the fact that I'm getting hit in the ways that I'm getting hit so much. It does feel like there's a good maybe third of a second of control lag here. I don't know if that's the Cowabunga Collection or if that's this game always felt like that. If it did, that would certainly explain some of the challenges that I had defeating it. Damn it. I was really hoping he was just going to continue to the right, like so much Koopa Troopa. Right, so those guys don't seem to step very far forward, even if you are still there to approach. That is maybe a rescue of a turtle? No, okay, that is some Mario Star shit. I see how it is. I don't even get a song for being crazy invincible. Oh yeah, and you get absolutely no warning when it's about to run out. This dude is just hurling like chicken legs made of fire at me. And since we went to the left, obviously when we reapproach the area, he's going to respawn because it's a Nintendo game, and that's how Nintendo games work. What am I doing? It was this manhole cover. I think we were quite close to the end. Alright, I'm gonna try to jump off of this as soon as I can. Oh, Raphael. Oh, Raphael. Oh, this seems very bad indeed. Okay, the Sai can destroy enemy projectiles. I wonder if that was true for the bow as well? Damn it. Okay, there we go. It can destroy enemy projectiles some of the time. It's a little unreliable. Okay, boomerangs. That seems like it could be useful. I'm invulnerable and I gotta make good use of this. We gotta get past this fire dude. Damn it. No, go that way. There we go. Ah! Okay, it does feel like poor sportsmanship a little bit for the frog enemy to spawn directly on top of my face. Are we... What? Okay. To what end, though? Just let me go home. Nope. Shell-shocked, I believe is what we would usually say in this circumstance. That went well. So yeah, that's what that game's like. What a nightmare. Let's just give that another go, shall we? Now that I kind of sort of know how to play. Okay. Interesting. Cannot convert into a down slash while you're in the air. Good to know. These are the heady days before Corvo Atano came along and really changed the game. Okay, so Leonardo can definitely also kill enemy projectiles. As far as bosses go, that guy's pretty weak. It's also super funny to me that it's like it's the second foot soldier that you meet who is a boss. He gets music and his own health bar and everything. Not the first one. That first one everybody can tell. The first one's Ted, and he's only here because of nepotism. Nobody's really afraid of Ted. Everybody kind of gets what the deal is. Even the turtles see that dude and they're like, oh no, not you again. Just like play along. Try to be nice. Because you know, that's the thing about the Ninja Turtles is they're good dudes. They're basically fundamentally good dudes. So is there another building? No, there is nothing else over here. Damn it. Yeah, it's really... Pressing attack and pressing jump do not disengage you from the ladder. You have to press sideways, which is a little unintuitive to me. But there are multiple maps in this game where you need to do that shit immediately or else you are going to get rocked by some flying thing. It feels like the developers are coming at this from a place of bad faith, just a tiny bit. Okay, well, I seem to have figured out a pattern that's pretty functional here. Alright, so he runs off with April, and he goes in here, and there's nothing happening in here except for pizza. So I guess the question is, do I think I can get to that pizza safely? Because if not, there's not a reason to be in here. Let me try to... Okay, the map shows your position. Yeah, this is like a world map, though. Yeah, I cannot operate this door in any way. Interesting. Those guys only took 2 hits when we were Donatello, right? So the weapons maybe have actually different damage values in addition to different hurt boxes. And also the sword deals less damage than the bow staff? Question mark? Seems like a strange decision in a variety of ways. Yep, there's definitely nothing else to do here. This is just a place where you can refill your HP, provided you're confident you'll be able to survive. I mean, we were in bad shape, right? So I don't have to come out of this smelling very good for this to have been a net positive. This feels a little unsporting of me. When I said earlier the turtles are like good guys, what I meant was, you know, in a sort of a broad moral D&D alignment kind of sense, they fight super dirty. Spitting and throwing sand. And... Listen, whatever it takes to win, that's the heart of being a ninja. Alright. Well, that almost worked. So yeah, you have to jump off the ladder in order to not get hit immediately by these enemies. But also, you can't jump off the ladder by pressing sideways until you have climbed down at least a little bit. So you have to very, very quickly execute a sequence of button presses there. Ah. This is different, right? There wasn't a fire guy there when we were... that's weird. That's also different? I wonder if having defeated the boss in here will have some effect on the outside world, perhaps? Quote-unquote boss. No, don't actually go back that far. Actually, having backed up at all, I'm probably going to have to... Oh no, surprisingly I do not have to fight that fire guy again. But also, there were probably a bunch of fire guys coming. I guess... Has this done anything? It doesn't seem like... Is this any different? It doesn't look different. You know, I hadn't actually explored this because we're coming in sort of like on what feels like the wrong side. And I was wondering if this was supposed to be heading somewhere, like a different way of getting to the place that we are. But this, what am I talking about? This is a game from the year 1987. There are not multiple divergent paths in this game. I can't imagine. Frog. Here's the thing. Strategies for suckers. Just grind face against frog to win. You know, I haven't read a ton of the Ninja Turtles comics. I do not remember this shit from the cartoon. When did the cartoon actually start? I wonder, this game might predate it, actually? Stuff for me to do research on in the future. Okay, let's try this. This might be a building of some value. Or it might be a total fucking nightmare. Could be. Hard to say. Alright, I guess I don't really need to try to clear every enemy. Aha! Okay, well that's unfair, because I have melee weapons and that thing has a laser cannon. Those guys are just extremely gung-ho about their job. Ah, they got boomerangs. I didn't have any boomerangs. I forgot to bring my boomerangs. You know what's really weird? So, like, if you know anything about the way that old video game consoles work, you know, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Famicom, has a pretty tightly limited palette. There's really a very small number of colors that can be displayed at any one time. Damn it. Completely failed my jump. But I think it's very strange on the character select screen that the text of the word turtles in the logo changes depending on which turtle you have chosen, because we can very clearly see that the color green is still part of the loaded palette because it's on the turtles. Weird. Okay, well, I appreciate that he's basically fighting like Bebop, even though he does have a gun and could easily just shoot me from up on top of the boxes. Donatello got caught. Yeah, that's a word for it. Oh, okay. I don't know if I am in full agreement about that one. It is very hard not to get hit by stuff while using Raphael's weapon. It is a very, very short range. Alright, I'm slowly getting there. Alright, so I gotta figure out a pattern here that's going to allow me to deal damage. Cool, just knock a bullet out of the air with your sai. Turns out Raphael is Raphael's a good deal more superhuman than the other turtles. That said, you know, automatic weapons still superior to ninja nonsense. You know what? Screw Mousers. I don't need this shit in my life. Just let them wander off into that blind corner from which they will never emerge. Somebody forgot to program in a turning around routine. I will admit that even though I was a big fan of... Damn it, I went back just a hair too far there. Even though I was a big fan of the Ninja Turtles when I was a kid, my memory of a lot of the quote-unquote lore is pretty bad. And I don't remember where the Mousers are from or who originally designed them, but they've done a terrible job. And they should feel bad about it. Also, we've got a real, like, our reach has exceeded our grasp kind of situation going on with these things, and they're subverting their targeting systems. I'm not saying it's like a full-on Chucky situation, but it's not good. Although I would love to see the episode of the Ninja Turtles cartoon where the serial killer uses actual voodoo to conceal his soul within the husk of a robotic children's doll, which, if you're not familiar, is the actual plot of Child's Play. And they don't pronounce the name of that Loa correctly even one single time throughout the entire series. No, leave me alone. Okay, yeah, ranged weapons. It's not a rifle, but it's definitely an improvement. I think I'm gonna... you know what? Fuck it. I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna try to save it. But what if it can save me? Of course, I have to use it appropriately. And I mean, the good news is that, you know, you get them back if you're just not being wholly foolish with them. Alright, so we're gonna refill here, and then we're gonna... Actually, I still want these swords for this area. I think I can end up netting quite a lot of health out here. And we can then take into the nightmares ahead. And maybe we can actually save April a little bit. Just a tiny bit this time. Although something tells me maybe it's not going to be that easy. I can't tell if that enemy is supposed to be doing that, if we're like correctly exploiting its behavior, or if it's just bugged beyond all possible relief. Also, I can't detect any difference between those two clay statue people. I'm not really sure what those enemies are supposed to be. But it sure seems like one of them takes 2 hits and the other one takes 4 hits, and there's no rhyme or reason to that. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good outcome. Do I maybe want to... Yeah, let's swap back here. Ah. Well, you know what, good enough. Aha! No thank you, I think. Yeah, I mean, the boomerang seems phenomenal. It does seem like the answer to every single one of my problems. Except that you cannot throw a boomerang upward obviously, because then it would simply continue down through the core of the Earth. There would be a lot of consequences, I suppose, to that. Can I hit these guys? Yep, I sure can, and they can do the same. Whew. Alright, I mean, it's sort of kind of going well. It's going better, certainly. I think we may have to just all live with the fact that actually I'm not very good at Nintendo games. And I'm not trying to be out here like, my controller, but the game does not feel awesome to play. That is playing a part, for sure. No! Boy, the iframes that you get upon taking damage, they're so few. It's so precious. See, why does that have to change? I can see the color green on the screen right now. I know that's in palette. Whatever, it's fine. Pretty bummed out about the loss of my... Always pressing the wrong button. I don't know why I can't... There are 2 buttons, and I just cannot get them straight. Basically what I'm doing here is I would love to get a weapon drop. To make sure we kill every enemy if we can. That said, engaging with an enemy that I think is going to hit us is definitely a pretty dangerous thing. Can I... Yes. Okay. Okay, nothing from either of them. Okay, apparently the ladder is not actually solid ground for the enemies, which is surprising. Alright, that's something. We haven't used the shuriken too much yet. Sadly, it does not travel through a bullet. Certainly makes the fight easier, though. I feel like he gets way more invincibility from being hit than we do. Animations and character poses are expensive. Don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. Oh, I remember the dam. I remember this. All right, y'all. This is where it gets, like, pretty real, I think. Sorry, I want to, yeah, switch back to my stuff. There are so many flying things here, and I do kind of wish that I was a different turtle. I mean, I can switch, but also it's probably a good idea to just learn how to fight in these situations with Donatello. Man, it also definitely feels like Donatello has more attack lag than the others. Alright, well that's embarrassing. Getting my ass kicked by a random Foot Clan ninja. I mean, I think there's supposed to be robots here because they explode. Were they robots in the comics? I guess I had kind of assumed that they were just guys. Because the comics are supposed to be pretty violent, right? I don't think this is our boss. There we go. Okay, and that's the kind of situation that we were holding on to our shurikens for. Alright, that's nice of them. Damn it. I really love Chainsaw Guy's hit sprite. He looks so inconvenienced, but not really anything more than that. He's got this look on his face. It's like, oh, come on. Well, shit. I probably should have fought whatever this boss is going to be before grabbing the health. It turns out to be fine. It is super weird. I guess it's like an old school thing to do. I don't really remember a lot of games doing stuff like that, though. It's super weird that there's just... Oh, that sucks. There's just totally normal enemies. Just the game decides that sometimes they are bosses. It didn't bother to develop like a bunch of sub-boss sprites or anything. Okay. Try this again. So this isn't the part that I remember. As being incredibly frustrating as a kid. So at some point I was capable of making this jump. Okay. Yeah, what's coming up here in a second where we are swimming, that's the ugly bit. So they don't actually seem to have any interest in coming down here. My concern is if I press up, I think I'm gonna... Donatello, just use your other fucking hand, my dude. Okay, so... down, up, there we go. This is gonna be the part. This is gonna be the bad part. Okay, I see, alright. So I have a button that makes me kind of go up a little bit. And we gotta disarm all these bombs. And you can see we got a timer down there indicating how much time until it's all over, friends. And all we gotta do is just do a swimming level and a tightly timed level at the same time. In their defense, like I said, I think it was 1987 and they just didn't know any better. We're in a pretty elemental period of video gaming here. Ow. Actually, out of curiosity, 6 bombs are left, hurry up. So it does not make it terribly clear to us where the bombs are, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that damn it. The momentum under here, you fly like Flappy Bird, and it's not feel great. I don't know if the turtles are any different in terms of their swimming capability. I'm choosing to use Raphael at this moment because I think he is the least useful in a sort of a combat capacity, and so I will be the least mad. Oh, it does keep your progress though. That's cool. I'll be the least mad if we lose him to seaweed. All right, can I go up here? This is an area. Okay, so it's like a whole thing we have to navigate. Fun. Ah, fuck. That did not load in. Ow, ow, ow. That thing didn't load in until I was like already inside of its reach. And that feels like... that's a little frustrating. Okay, everything's fine. We've got our good old friend, the UI flicker. Oh, cool, there's current now. Okay, fuck it. No, let me get through. Okay. Oh, well, this is... It lets you come up in the... Okay. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh, no. All right, okay. Yeah, no, I want to do, like, There we go. I was not pressing the button. My whole hand was shifted over to the right there. Okay, so the good news is a lot of the bombs are disabled already. The bad news is everything about what we just saw. I wonder if it is possible to get turtles back after they have been, I was mashing so hard. It seems like it only accepts one, like, add swimming momentum button press every second or so. So if you get yourself into a position where you have a lot of downward momentum, no matter how much you are pressing the button, it's just going to take like a couple seconds to reverse the flow. Pretty grim actually. But we're learning, we're getting better. You know, this is just kind of how it used to be. The first non-Ted foot soldier. That'll teach us. Presumably. Damn it. Sometimes I can swing my weapon fast enough to destroy every shuriken, but not always. Things do not always sync up well. I want to tell you what, given what we're seeing here, I do not feel bad about farming up full health at all. Although if you take 2 hits, you don't actually net any HP. Okay, well, I had a plan there. It did not work. Since you do gain HP by taking just a single hit, I had a brilliant plan where I had a brilliant plan there where I just jump through the dude, then grab the pizza, and then lure him down to the ground and then jump over him. I should have realized with the controls, that's not going to work. There's no way. Wait, what am I doing? Raphael. No. Give me Mikey. Okay, so we can change on the fly, and presumably that would be an important thing to do given the way the health system in the game works. You want to change off of an injured turtle and then swap back to them, I guess, when you find pizza. So okay, a little bit of strategy stuff that I'm definitely not doing that we can hopefully start implementing here. I'm assuming it's going to be necessary. It seems like this game's a total nightmare. And also, like, a badly wounded turtle is just as good as a full health turtle, like, in the dam. Okay, that rules. Although if I throw my boomerangs such that they go off the screen, I do just lose them forever. Aha, take that. Boomerang makes everything easier. Damn it. Yes, you can definitely throw a boomerang in the direction you used to be facing immediately after turning around. That's a bummer. Definitely not a thing I'm ever going to be trying to do. Okay, we can do this. So, like, the game doesn't remember between different runs, or between different entrances of the same area, which things you've picked up, right? So there's no sense in, like, trying to save the pizza here for later, because it will be here if we come back, I think. There's also not really any reason for me to go all the way to the left. Well, I guess this isn't going to quite fill me, is it? Yeah, alright. this guy. The only somewhat smart enemy we've ever faced. Okay, I think we didn't actually end up gaining anything there by going all the way to the full pizza because I took a hit on the way out. So I think it all evens out, but also, you know, there's this. Damn it. It's really easy to accidentally tall hop when you are trying to short hop. Okay, I gotta be more careful with these boomerangs. Also, since like sub-weapons don't seem to persist between turtles, we probably want to switch off of Michelangelo before going to the dam and try to preserve the boomerangs, right? Well, that's embarrassing. Getting a lot of real good sprite flicker here. A lot of slowdown because the game has to render 3 enemies at the same time. Alright, pretty pleased with that, actually. Yeah, the boomerangs are so much better than all of the other weapons. We did have that, like, spread shuriken that one time. That was pretty alright. Oh, I have to wait until she stops creating text before I can move on. What a shame. Damn it. So it doesn't quite cover the whole area that represents your hittable body, which is a shame. Aha! Get outsmarted. Am I allowed to just leave? No. Alright. I can't believe that weird purple pervert just completely goosed me as I was just trying to, you know, good on Ninja Turtles for representing that kind of conduct as villainy at the very least. What is the right way to time this? Damn it. There are 2 buttons, and I still find myself just completely pressing the wrong one like 30% of the time. This almost couldn't be any more straightforward. They're really trying, and I am just not playing along. I was going to lose my boomerangs there. I guess, it probably won't be there anymore at this point anyway. But I guess actually the smart money there is probably to switch turtles and grab the shurikens on someone else, right? So you have range. I don't know if that will actually work that way. But I do know that it should actually work that way. Ah, don't grab the pizza yet. Okay, 3 full health turtles, one of whom has boomerangs. I feel like we're in an okay position so far. Although obviously the death of Leonardo was extremely avoidable. Maybe the most avoidable. Right, at this time, we call Raph out. Hey, buddy. So they're just like playing goalie, basically. These foot dudes don't have any interest in actually attacking me. They're just like, you probably shouldn't go this way. No reason. Just don't. Alright, so it's like really important to manage your amount of vertical momentum. If you end up falling too fast, it's super easy to just completely lose control of your body. Up. There's a little bit of current here. Damn it. I cannot believe... Okay, I cannot believe I only got hit once. So there definitely is at least one to the left of this, right? We need to go all the way back to the left, I think. So yeah, like a more optimal routing would be to come up on this screen, hit this, and then probably just go back down. And get the other one that is to the right and down from here. Yep, that's one of those situations where I let myself start falling too much. This is a nightmare. Okay, so try to go up in the center of this area. Ow. There's also apparently a pretty strong rightward current there. Raphael got. Donatello, you go fucking die in the water. Aren't you guys supposed to be turtles? You should be good at this. Turtles are good swimmers, right? They have to be. Thinking about what their bodies look like, it is difficult to imagine. Like, if you really think about it, it doesn't seem like they should be. Up here. Just take as much damage as possible so that I definitely can't survive the seaweed. That would be the smart move. Well, fucking Donatello, just like get down a little bit. Get your body downward a small amount. How about that? That overhang is savage. If you are just a little bit too high, it takes so long to fall down below the overhang. You are definitely getting zapped. So, like, I am curious, and I'm sure there are stories about this, because this game is definitely, like, a little bit infamous. I am going to try going over this time. We might have a slightly better shot at getting through without taking a bunch of damage. This game was not designed with an audience of children in mind, though, right? Like, Ninja Turtles became like a kid thing with the release of the cartoon, but it wasn't always. Also, I totally forgot to get Jesus. Yeah, well, this attempt's over, isn't it? I'm just gonna burn it. We're gonna take the game over, and I'm gonna call the episode there. That is gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. This game's very difficult, and I had no impression that it might be possible to solve it on the first episode. How long will it take to get to the end? How far into it are we? I have no idea. When you come back next episode, my hope here is there will be roughly an hour of taking swings at this thing every weekday or so until I have avenged childhood me. we're going to be taking a radical approach to this where I don't let any of the turtles die before we get to the part that's actually difficult. A totally radical, tubular, cowabunga approach. And we'll see you then.